And a good morning to you all. It is a Friday, and definitely a cold one at that, and a snowy one as we head on through this morning, this Friday morning. Snowfall amounts ranged anywhere from about 6 inches to 14. Though I'm curious to see what some of you have, how much snow you think you received as well. I know here at the station we had about 9 to 10 inches of snow and drove through mainly 9 to 10 inches of snow, basically from Upper Peach. Kent, is that you? How much snow did you guys get, or did you stay in Erie?
I stayed in here.
Okay, okay.
I played it smart and played it safe.
Alrighty, that's Kent. He's the guy who does our winter weather and summer weather shows. Great production guy. He usually travels up from Butler, but a smart man that he is, he stayed here in Erie. And he also is good at. We have a water cooler. He's replacing the water there now. So we've had our share of water, frozen water. Here's a live shot here. Oh, how about we actually show it? There we go. Here's a live shot of our channel log weather cam, Conneaut Lake. And as we check out some of the weather cams here, I think you'll find everyone got in on the action here. And we're not done with the snow, as you can see. Now, we're not going to get another 10 inches of snow like we did in the past, yesterday and last night. But I could see another 1 to 3 for today, maybe about an inch more here in Erie. And you can see, though, 10th Street, Sassafras, snow-covered, plowed, but still snow-covered and slippery. Unfortunately, we don't have a good shot of the highway. I mean, yes, but I can't get a good shot of the road. From what I can tell, though, it looks like there's still some snow on the highways there. Traffic has been moving pretty good, so I have to think that at least the right lanes may be okay. Here's Peach Street, and you can see there are some. It has been we got some pavement here, but also some snow cover as well. Let's go into Girard, and we got a good view of Route 20 out here. Again, you see the road is snow covered, but it's been plowed. And at Girard, about 6-7. Lake City had 6-7, had 5 inches of snow. Larry, our weather watcher out there. And going toward Meadville. Let's try it again. Into Meadville, you can see Chestnut Street. Meadville had about 9 to 10 inches of snow. They got some flakes of snow falling. And forgot Edinburgh. Let's show Edinburgh here. Erie Meadville Street has been plowed, about 9 inches of snow there as well. And that's what you're dealing with. Snow-covered roads, typical Erie winter. The good news here is that, unlike, I just comparing this like the Martin Luther King snow that we had. If you recall, that was nasty. But the big difference there is that the snow started at midnight and it never stopped. It never stopped until after the morning rush hour. So there's really not much the municipalities could do. They could have made a pass on, on plowing the roadways, but it wouldn't have done much good. So here the snow diminished pretty much around 2 o'clock and a.m. And that allowed the municipalities to get a nice head start. And Peach Street was already plowed pretty well when I came to work at 4 o'clock in the morning. And, they continue to work on it as we get here. So I'm just reading your comment here. Measuring the snow at the airport is very difficult. All the boards had no snow, and the areas had 2 to 3 foot drifts. If you had to make a guess, though, Celine, you've done this a while. If you can just give me your best guess on Erie, that would be fine. I know Tom Atkins and Fontaine were downtown. Tom just took his ruler and different measurements downtown in the drifted areas. Appeared to be anywhere from 9 to 10 inches. So I'm guessing you probably got a similar amount out there since this wasn't a lake effect event. So here we go. So the way things are looking right now, again, here are some of the snow amounts that I did receive from weather watchers from earlier this morning. Oh, did I put it on? Did I remember to put it on? Yeah, I did. Okay. So here's some of the measurements that we've had earlier. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, did I? Oh, hold on. Give me a second here. Oh, okay. Is this it? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let's try that again. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So generally speaking, and I should put like 12 inches here in Northeast. In fact, I'm going to do that now. Sorry about that, guys. I'm obviously I'm tired. You know, following the storm system. I guess I'm just not 100% right now. And let's see. We'll add here. There we go. Okay. So here's a. Okay. Why didn't that take? Oh my goodness. It is. It just gets better and better, doesn't it? Um, hmm. Okay. All right. I don't know what the problem is. Let's try this again. Now, does it work now? There we go. Okay. A lot of work just to get one frame on here. So, okay. All right. We're back on track. So we had Larry Lakes hit at 5 inches of snow. Looks like Girard had a little more than that just based on their, their weather camera. Cranesville Dave had about 7 inches. Lori, you reported 8.5. I rounded up to 9. I'll look for your name here and see if you had even more. Here in Summit, we had about 9 inches, as I mentioned. Tom Ace had about 10 inches downtown area. Same for Becky out there in French Creek. Liz had 9 inches in Corey. Joe yesterday said 14 inches, so I don't know when that ended. It might even be a little bit higher now. You can see 9 to 11 inches in most of Crawford County. Chandler's Valley had 10 inches. Kathy, Chatty Kathy, if you're on, I'll be curious to see how much you had out there in Youngsville. So, hello, Sandra. Hey, Sandra, good to see you. Yep, Cindy made it to work just fine, as she usually does. She's a tough old horse there, Sandra. It's kind of hard to keep that girl down. But yeah, she made it in fine. She got here before I got here, and I get here on 4:15. So she was up and at 'em there, Sandra. I will, as always, will pass along your hellos. Sandra is Cindy. Cindy is our director. Sandra is her mom out there in the hills of Tennessee. Good to see you. Hello, Michelle from Corey. Hey, Ken, good to see you. Adam, Lake Effect may be tough go because Lake Erie is pretty well ice covered here. So I don't think we'll see much in the way of significant lake effect. And in fact, well, we'll show that in just a bit here. Well, there we go. Okay. TJ, hey, 6 inches out there in Tidiute. Okay, thank you so much. Looks about 6 inches. That sounds about right. I think the Warren to Tidiute area, you didn't get quite as much as the rest. Hey, Kim, got 3-foot drifts. I hear you. Probably about 8 inches. That sounds, I mean, and that sounds reasonable, Celine. 8 inches out at the airport. Mark's Jim, good to see you, sir. And thank you, Celine. Storm totals there. Donna from Ocala, good to see you. Hey, Marilyn, out there in the villages. Yeah, we got hammered pretty good here, but nothing like that Martin Luther King storm that we had a couple weeks ago. Hey, Amanda, drifts all over. Yep, city schools do their flexible instruction today. Of course, we have delays and closings. I'm sure you'll you can check them out on our website or check them out on either. I think both Fox and Jet are running crawls at the bottom. Hey, Kelly, out there in Titusville. How much snow do you think you got there, Kelly? Best guess will be fine there. And Michael got 6 to 8 inches in Girard. Okay, that sounds reasonable based on what I was able to see on the camera. Now, the question is, where do we go from here? Let's go to the main weather map here. And well, I mean, the front is well to the east, as you can see, and the low pressure moving on the front. But the back edge of the moisture is still skirting us here in Erie and even to Cleveland to some extent here. And as this low moves by, it'll probably take several hours before it actually moves on by. So if we check out our future cast here, you can see through the morning, we still get hit. And even not too far away, still some maybe steadier bands. Meadville, Warren. It wouldn't surprise me if you had another 3 inches today, but I'm going 1 to 3. But by mid-afternoon, most of the bands should be out, and you can see we don't get a lot of snow. Now for tonight, as Adam mentioned there in Waterford, hey, how about some lake effect here? First of all, you can see that, whoops, going way ahead of myself here. Winds are mainly northwest for tonight, but we're not getting a whole lot of snow. And I think part of the reason here is, okay, there we go. Here is a look of the ice chart. Maybe kind of hard to see here, maybe not. But here's Lake Erie, and you can see here's Erie, PA, west. Green, red is 9/10 coverage here. Green, okay, I guess there are some open areas here, probably from the recent warm-up here. Let me look again. They have codes here. About 20 to 30% coverage here. Okay, so I stand corrected. There's a little more open water here, but it's not a lot. I mean, the northwest flow, even when you have a totally open lake, is limited. But we'll get a light flow off of Lake Huron. Now, the winds are going to be on the light side here. So, it's just going to be hard to get a lot of moisture there. And I'm not seeing more than an inch of accumulation for tonight from any of that snow, for any lake effects. So, again, probably about an inch for tonight, and primarily in the snowbelt areas. You know who you are, Edinburgh, Corey. Not much for the city of Erie. Holly got about 9 to 11 inches in Clymer. Sounds about right there. That's very much in line with Becky's 10 inches of snow at French Creek. Darling, good to see you. Good amount. Hello, John Lewis, Holly. Lots of drifting as well. Thank you, Holly. Appreciate that. And so as we go to the 7-day, let's see how things are looking here as we're winding a little short on time here. Some flakes tomorrow, not expecting any accumulation here. And then we'll have some sunshine come out for Saturday afternoon. Still cold. We'll try to get to 20. Low 30s Sunday. No major snow expected for next week. Best chance of accumulation maybe Wednesday night into Thursday, excuse me. Maybe several inches there, but you see temperatures in the low 30s. So not expecting much. So dig out. Wind chills right now are in the single digits. So definitely want to make sure that you are bundled up as you head on outside for the day. And just be careful, as always. So hello there, Casey, and from Corey. Good to see you, my friend, and good to have you all. You take care of yourselves. Enjoy the weekend. Dig yourselves out, and let's enjoy the relative tranquility and somewhat milder temperatures for next week. Talk to you Monday. We'll see you. Bye.